Welcome to Learning with Kamal. In today's session, we'll be covering what are the key terminologies used in machine learning. For the people or for the viewers who are just beginning to learn machine learning, they might come across several new terms which they will face while doing that. So I thought let's have a session about what are the key machine learning terminology. So let's start exploring. Okay, so the first term that you would often come across is labels. So label is a value or thing we are trying to predict. The label could be future price of a product. It can be whether the email needs to be routed to spam or inbox. So label is something, the final output that you're trying to figure out. Like if you're creating a model for predicting price of a product, or if you're creating a model to decide whether the email that is coming it should be routed to spam or inbox. Yeah, so that is like label is kind of a desired output which you're trying to derive out of your model. If we take an example of the following equation, y is equal to mx plus c. So y is the label in this case, which has a value of mx plus c. Let's move on. Now y is equal to mx plus c. If we take that equation as an example, so how is the value of y derived? It is based on a variable x. So that is nothing but what we call as feature in machine learning terminology. So a feature is an input variable, the x variable in this simple linear regression. Yeah, a simple machine learning project might have just one feature. So like an linear regression equation has only one variable x, so that is only one feature. So you might have simple machine learning problem where it will have only one feature, whereas more complex machine learning project could use hundreds of features to predict a particular output y. In the modeling and prediction of what would be the future price of product, the features could include the following. So in this we are giving an example, like if you are trying to predict, say, a future price of a particular product, so what different features it could have is, what is the pack size of the product, which month of the year you are trying to predict the price, what is the competitor's price of a similar product. So these different parameters would form the features of it. Next term which you will often come across is examples. So an example is a particular instance of data. So what do you mean by a particular instance of data? Is a set of data or a record which you will use to build your model, to train your model, or to derive algorithm to figure out the logic that you would use to predict your label. Yeah, so that is nothing but an example. So examples are of two categories. One is labeled and another is unlabeled. So what is labeled? It includes both features and label. What is unlabeled? This includes only features. Yep. I will elaborate more on that. So what are labeled examples? So if you look at the table below, so in this there are 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Yeah. So as we discussed earlier, so the label we are trying to predict is product's retail price. Yeah, the sample data which we are using is this. So this data already has samples of what was the retail price in the given month of what pack size and what was the competitor price at that point in time. So this would be a labeled example. So labeled examples are used to train and test the models to be used for predictions. So this is your base which you will use to train your model, derive your conclusions, and build a model which can do future predictions for us. Yeah, so that is what is labeled examples. Now what is unlabeled example? So unlabeled example is, in your data you will not have the label values. So I just knocked off the last column to make it obvious, so that this is what the basic difference is. But what we can think about unlabeled example is, you can have scenarios where you want to, say, detect anomaly, so abnormal behavior. So there you might not have a label, but based on a certain behavior of a certain set of data, you decide whether this is normal or abnormal kind of. Yeah. So that is one basic example you will come across where you will be using unlabeled examples. now we just talked about while discussing labeled, unlabeled, like creating a model. So what is a model? It defines the relationship between features and label, right? So we use x, x1, x2, x3, or just x to derive a value of y, which is the label. So how do we build a model is we need to create some sort of relationship based on which we can predict the value of y on the next set of data. Yeah. So this relationship is derived by trying to fit various readily available algorithms or writing a custom algorithm. So there are several readily available algorithms which you can just use and fit your data into it and create a model, and then use the trained model to predict. Two key terms related to models are training and prediction. So training is the process where we feed the labeled data to the model and make it learn the relationship between features and label. So the model needs to know like what value of feature will translate to what value of y. So that is how you train the model. Yeah, building a relationship between your features and label. What is prediction? Prediction is the process where we feed unlabeled data to the trained model and obtain the values of labels. So while training, we train the model to understand the relationship between features and labels. So the model gets trained on that, and then we feed it unlabeled data or a new set of data to predict the labels based on the relationship which it has established during training. So that is what is prediction. Another terminology you will often come across is regression and classification. So these are various training models or the training modeling approaches that you will use. So what is regression? A regression model predicts continuous values. For example, regression models makes prediction that answers question like the following: what is the value of house in California? So it's a continuous pricing, like year on year, how the pricing would vary. That kind of modeling can be done using regression. Or what is the probability that a user will click this ad based on the set of data that we have. So that is what is regression model. A classification model predicts discrete values. So classification is basically just to classify the set of data which you have. So what is the kind of example which you can give for this is a given email which has arrived, is it spam or not spam? Yeah, so it's more kind of a binary. Is it spam or not? Is this image of a dog, a cat, or a hamster? So now here you have more than two categories where you are trying to identify what animal it is which we can see in the image. So that is what is known as a classification model. Yeah. So for now I think we'll end here in this session. Any queries or questions which you have, please feel free to have it in the comments and I'll get back to you on that. I'll respond on that. Thanks for watching Learning with Kamal. Thank you very much.